Good morning, kids. I want to share with you another lie from our Lie Blaster series, taken from the book by Steve Backlund, Just Laugh at It for Kids. Have you ever thought, I'm just not good at anything? Maybe you've thought, I'm such a loser. Or maybe you've had the thought, God can't use me because I'm just not as talented as the others. Or maybe it's the thought, I don't have any talents. Maybe you've thought, God only works with those that look talented. If I feel talented, I am talented. If I don't feel talented, I'm not talented. Or maybe people who are talented don't have to work at it. Maybe you've thought, I should just give up. Maybe it's sports or music. Everybody is better at it than me. And so I'm just going to give up. If I were smarter, faster, or more talented, I wished I could be them. And then you're thinking, everybody's lining up to get awards and I'm not getting anything because everybody is better at everything. I'm just a loser. What do? You stop and think for a minute. That's a lie, right? And what do we do with lies? We just laugh at them and we blast those lies. So just start to laugh at it and then look at what is the truth. The truth is that we're all talented. God created us. He knew us before we were even born. When we were in our mother's womb, He knew us and He was giving us talents and He gave each of us a personality. He knew what we would do in life, and He gave us talents and gifts that would help us to do what we're each called to do. And you know that God is the creator of the universe, and He doesn't make any mistakes, does He? So you are not a mistake. He created you with your specific personality and your specific gifts because you are special. I've got some scriptures for you. I want you to get a pen and paper and write these down. And I want you to look up these scriptures and discuss them with your parents this week. The first one is Ephesians 2:10. The next one is Jeremiah 1, verse 5. And then Psalms 139. Read those this week and discuss them with your parents. Another thing is, it's easy to look around and to compare ourselves to other people and to begin to believe that our friends or our brothers and sisters are more talented and more important than we are. But the Bible tells us that we each are important and we each have value. God has given each of us something specific to do, a specific mission, and He's given us talents and gifts to be able to do what we're called to do. And He gives us the strength to be able to do those things that we're good at because that's what He's called us to do. The truth is that we're all different and we all have many differences, but we need to discover what those differences are and how valuable they are. Another scripture you can look up this week is 1 Corinthians 12, verse 14 through 30. Our scripture for this week is found in Philippians 4:13. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Can you say that? I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. So what can we say? We want to declare some things, right? And so these are 3 things that we can declare. I have everything I need to change the world around me. Because I have a unique mission, I have unique talents. I work hard to grow my talents. So begin to declare that over yourself this week. So what are some things we can do? There's 3 things we can do. First of all, discover what your talents are. So get out your journal and begin to write down the things that you're good at. Ask your parents, what are some things that I'm good at? What are some talents that I have they'll have some good insight on some of those things that you're talented in. And begin to write those down and to think about those things. Okay, and then the next thing is to increase your talent. Each gifted person has to work at their gift and to work at those things. What if you're a piano player? They have to practice, right? And if you're a catcher, do you have to practice at catching the ball? Yeah. So write down, you've already written those down, hopefully, those things that you're good at or you're going to, and then think about what things you need to practice at. If you're good at art and that's one of the things that you really like, practice painting, practice drawing. If you're a musician, practice your instrument. If it's sports, practice that. And whatever the gifts are that you have, begin to practice those and ask God to give you strength to even be better at the things that you're good at. And then the last thing is celebrate your talents and those of others. We don't want to just celebrate ourselves, we want to celebrate others. Don't compare yourself to others. Celebrate their talents because their talents are great for the things that they're called to do, and yours are valuable to what you're supposed to do. And so celebrate your talents as well. So celebrate somebody this week and celebrate yourself. I encourage you to read those scriptures with your parents. Let me give those to you again. The scriptures I gave you is Ephesians 2:10, Jeremiah 1:5, Psalms 139, and 1 Corinthians 12, verse 14 through 30. Those are all important scriptures, and I want you to read those and discuss them with your parents. I want you to have a good week. Celebrate your talents this week and your gifts. Celebrate those things that you're good at. We love you and hope to see you soon.